So quick video today. I'm just potting on my ocker. Now some people say it's a bit early to be doing that. This is exactly the time I did it last year. I had a great crop of ocker. So I'm basically just repeating what worked last year. But as I said, just a hint of caution there. Some people say leave it for a few weeks longer. You certainly can't plant them out until after the last frost, so they're going to be in the modules that I'm planting them in for quite a long time. It's possible they'll need potting on. If that happens, so be it. Ideally I wouldn't pot them on, but they are pretty slow growing, so I'm hopeful that I won't have to. Got a bit of a problem with mice, I'll talk about that later, but I was really pleased with the harvest this year. I'll pop a video up just showing me harvesting one of my tubs. We harvested from the ocker roughly the same amount as we did from a same size tub of Christmas potatoes. So a pretty good harvest. I was really pleased with them. We used them as a winter radish. So these are my ocker tubers, and I'm just basically dropping them into this moist compost. And I think they're going to be happier in here than they are in these module trays. I've got two types. I've got this red one, and I guess I can just break some of these off as well. And the mice have been at them, which is why I've decided to get them into these module trays. And once I've done that, I'll cover them over and I'll just leave them until after the last frost date, which means I'll probably be planting them out in late May. And hopefully they'll still be okay in these module trays. I won't have to pot them on, although it's just possible that I will. And we really like ocker. I mean, it's not the most productive crop, but it's a really useful crop if you like radishes in your salad mixes in winter, like we do, because we don't grow radish in winter. It doesn't taste very good, it doesn't grow very well, but ocker tubers provide the same kind of zesty taste with the same kind of crunchy texture, and they're just great in winter. So that's what we grow them for. And there's just a few points on how to grow them. We grow them in containers, and we earth up the containers in probably October time, and we do find that gives us quite a bit better harvest, because a lot of the tubers form on the surface and they don't go green or anything like that. You can eat them fine if they go on the surface, but they just seem to grow just a little bit better when they're covered with compost. So yeah, we earth up the containers, and then we don't actually harvest them until after the first frost, when the all the greenery has started to die back. And I would just note the mice really like them, and so if you've got a mouse problem, be sure to cover them over with something that the mice can't chew their way through, so some wood or something like that. Otherwise the mice will be in there digging them up and munching through them. So there we go. I only need about 12 of them, and so I've got 24, so hopefully we'll have enough. Unfortunately the mice ate a lot of the yellow ones, and I broke all the little bits off, these little bits off those bigger tubers, and so now I'll just get those covered over. Now in theory you can chit these and plant them only once the chits start to form, but I don't want them drying out. I did this last year, I just covered them over. I don't want them really wet, otherwise they'll rot, but I do want them, you know, in just slightly moist compost. So I'm going to get on with that. And now, because the mice really love them, I've put them up there for the moment. Now it's probably too warm for them, but it's the only kind of mouse-proof place I've got really. So that's where they're going to go for the next few weeks at least, until the mice can find something else to eat. So hope you like this quick video. My name's Steve, this is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.